baby died. Dude say he know how it feel to lose a child. So
Right.
this why they came back
So,
later and was like, oh
so
well, the
who what
police made him say that. Yeah, if that was the case, he wouldn't have said it in the first trial. Stop
was
it,
he?
man.
Was he was somebody that was actually there? Was
Yeah, he was in the
he
inside the club.
no bouncer, no employee, no nothing?
No,
Just
yeah, no, just a regular person in the club, right?
Okay. So you
Oh,
basically explained already how your brother got in the club. I don't know if you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it because I don't know if they missed it because you know people comprehension is a little small and you know they got a little short attention spans. So you say that your brother got in the club that night because they used your fake ID. So that's
Not
basically
mine, but my homeboy's fake ID.
your
My
home.
homeboy's ID, his real ID, but I say fake ID because it wasn't his. That's
I
why I
get,
said
I
fake
get
ID.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so like that
right.
night when he went to the club, he didn't have any of his friends with him, and none of his friends testified. Like he just went by himself.
I don't now this is again where I differ. I don't think he went by himself. I don't. I think he went with somebody, whoever that somebody is, was scared of them dudes for whatever reason and just don't want to come forward. That's what I think.
Okay,
But
I got
everybody
a
else, the narrative is he went by himself.
okay.
That's I don't think so. Too young. But I got a question too, because I had heard the name a few
Mm-hmm.
minutes ago. Being that you did fair time
Uh-huh.
and you know you understand, right?
Yeah.
What bad law is, first and foremost. What
Right.
proof, what proof you have that say that Wango is was an FBI informant slash rat?
Now again, I know they don't want to take my word for it. And like Ash said, we talking about FBI and policemen, but me looking at what I looked at, I don't think they gonna make this stuff up. That's what I think. I don't think that they gonna say this is what it is when that wasn't what it is. And the fact that he was beating all of those murders was like this has to have some truth to it. Now remember he got killed in like 2017 or something too. Cause I heard one of them try to like pinpoint me like I was lying. So the first person I met in the feds was Wango brother who said the same stuff. So Wango was in trouble when I was home when this stuff happened.
wait, wait,
So
wait,
when they
wait, wait.
called the
Time
DA,
out.
go
Wait,
ahead.
you said Wango brother, you was locked up with his brother, and his brother told you he was an
Yeah,
informant?
first before Wango brother was in the feds first, like 2006, 2005 or something like that.
Right.
Okay.
This the first time.
You talking about Adam?
Yeah, something like that. I just knew him as Wango brother, like one of them. Like I knew Pooh Man as Pooh Man. I don't even know Pooh Man's real name. So everybody had their little nickname. But coming home, this is the two reasons, Ash, because you asked me this earlier, why those two people hold so much weight to me. So my first day home, the bouncer, Darnell Jordan, came to my house. And again, you could tell me 1,000 times you was threatened by the police. Can't no police make you come to my house and say what you said.
That's it.
Ain't no justice in, oh, I came here because the police made me say that. That makes zero sense. He actually came to my house and told me what happened. The bouncer himself. And then he used to cut my hair and cut my daddy hair. So this is why I believe it. This is before the second trial. Now fast forward. So then when we get all the stuff from the DA, this is Wango now. This is Wango's talk of what they saying. So this first time is not in person. This via telephone or everything that happened.
Okay.
Wango
All
in
right,
person probably like 2014, 2015, where Wango come to my house. Now
all right.
everybody that know Wango's demeanor and Wango's reputation on the street, a real life killer. So again,
Right.
you don't have no reason to come to my house to lie to me
Yeah.
other than like flat out respect. That's all I can say. No other reason other than flat out respect to say this is
Well,
what happened.
I gotta challenge that one because if you under the gun with the feds and you know how they get down,
Right.
uh, they can put that pressure on you to, like you say, he had all them cases. He might have been in the midst of one of them cases. You don't think that angle could be where, like,
But if he
you see what I'm
murdered a
saying?
right
You see where
hand
I'm going?
man, why not put it on wine? like I'm gonna use him as an example because that's the first one that tried to take the charge. If I'm Wango and I rock with C Murder the way I rock with C Murder, why not just say it was Wine that did it and get Wine gone?
I see what you're saying.
That's
So
that's why I said
when he came talk to you, instead of him saying it was C, he could have easily said it was
said it was
Wine.
right. And look
But
me dead in my
but
eye.
well, what if the feds told him
Hey,
you gotta confirm it's C Murder because this who we what if the state police he had a state charge. It
this is what we
like
want.
I yeah, that's what we want. We don't want Wine. We don't so when you go talk to him and his family, you tell him what we want you to tell him. If you say anything else, all these charges we got on you, you're gonna eat them. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
the
I
police,
hear you. I didn't think about it like that. I only
yeah,
thought if
the
this your
police they
right
play
hand
dirty
man.
like that, bro. I just want everything to be because my experience with JP and that whole system over there, bro. I don't have nothing good to say about them people, bro. Nothing.
So
Like
you got this is when the reasonable doubt stuff came up. So this when Peanut, that's Darnell Jordan's nickname, and I called him. This when he blocked me because we used to talk on a daily, and he was like he was
Right.
being blackballed in the music industry when I was like, "What's up with this?" And this man, exact words, "If I'm lying, I'm dying." Right hand to God. That man said, "There's a difference between the Hollywood, the TV stuff, in real life." He said, "Oh, we said that for ratings. Oh, they blocked me. I was blackballed. This is why I said that." And if you watching, you know you said that. You gotta look in the mirror. Ain't no reason why you gonna lie to me or say, "Oh, the police made me say it." The police didn't make you say what you said to me twice. So that's why, again, another reason why I believe what I believe. So keep in mind, I'm still doing my research because, like everybody else, I'm shocked when this happened. So this is why Wango come to me, the reasonable doubt stuff. And then I told you
how did that meeting happen?
the streets. I'm not a street dude. I don't profess to be no street dude, but I know
Right.
somebody that knows somebody like everybody else knows somebody.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the meat helped. And it was like, this is what happened. This is my word. And that man looked me straight in my eye and said, if you're going to kill me, you're going to do it now. I said, yo, I ain't even, we not here for that. You came here. He was like, this is what I said, what was true. This is what happened. That was it. Left on a good note. So that's why the talk on the street, which I still don't think it had nothing to do with that case, but they were saying he was the only one that wouldn't play ball and change his statement like the other two. But I told you, Gangster told me something different. So I don't think Wango's demise had anything to do with this case.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna ask you this. You said in your first interview that Wango went back to the club to get the tape. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to see how could he go back to the club to get the tape if it was a crime scene? Like, how or why would he even be able to do that if it was still taped off? They still got people out there.
No, so this true. So the killing happened like on a Saturday. He went
Uh-huh.
back to the club like a Monday or a Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Supposedly it's payday. And I know this true because all of them said that too. Because I got on the bouncer when I said, so you let one N-word come in here and scare all of y'all? But supposedly how the story go is Wango went up there with a chopper, said what he said, got the tape, and then
So
left.
the police didn't take the tape that night?
No, the club owner said it wasn't a tape that night.
Oh,
So remember I told you the second part. This is why I say again, when E Solid told me that the NAACP acted on themselves, I said, well, why would they come to me playing with me and my family like that?
Right.
Because the other thing that guy told me was there's still a videotape out there. This is what Ryan Haley said, that it's a videotape out there that he's willing to show me and my family, but he's not willing to show a judge. And I say, oh, you think I'm a jackass? Like, I'm in IT. So either the tape is tampered with or there's no such thing as a tape. Because if I got a tape that'll show he wasn't the trigger man, why aren't you willing to show that tape? Even if the narrative is he passed somebody else the gun, that still will free you of a murder. You will be an accomplice, but it will free you of your second degree murder charge.
Mm.
So they never had a tape in court. There never was
No,
no.
because the owner was saying that it wasn't a tape, that it was no recording of the tape. But part of
Right.
Wango's agreement was the witness tampering, that he did go there to scare them and get the tape and supposedly destroyed the tape. So when the
Right.
NAACP came to me, remember this only what 2.5 years ago when I talked to them, that he came and said that it's still a tape out there, and supposedly the club owner moved to California and he's trying to extort them for money for a tape, which again I still don't believe, because you wouldn't play with your life like that if something was still there. So I'm like, no, you trying to talk to me like I still live in poverty is what you're trying to do, and you're trying to
Right.
finesse me. But according to E Solid, C Murder didn't know nothing about the meat, and that the NAACP acted on their own.
You
But
know?
I said, well, somebody sent them.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
somebody definitely did.
Ah, somebody
That's
did.
the lady. That's who Wango had that charge for. That's why I saw her name.
Who?
The lady that testified.
Yeah, the one who used the
That's
bathroom on herself on the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah, I don't know that part, but yeah, her. That's where I seen her name when I went to because people was challenging uh you saying, all you said about Wango. He Calio legend, hood
yeah.
legend. So
They could challenge what they want. You're not gonna tell me what I saw and the facts. And another thing I want to say about the files. So you gotta request the Freedom of Information Act. You can't just go on there and get it. So I gotta backtrack with that one too, because I told you could go online and see it. But you gotta
Right.
request the Freedom of Information Act, and that's how you could
that's
get
how,
it.
yeah, because they wanted to know how you saw the files if
Right.
it's
I
true.
went because I went to the FBI office back there by Suno. That's how I know, because I